I think kids are stupid. I'm legitimately afraid of them. Ah! That's not a kid, that's just my cousin Clint. How do I know this? I've been on YouTube for a long time, and all YouTubers know one thing: how to get kids to watch their shit. Because that's the majority of the YouTube audience anyways. I know what works, I know what does well. I've been on this website for 10 years. But I will be honest, I've been known to get in trouble. I don't follow the rules sometimes, and I get a strike whenever I do. But there's many channels that don't. And like I think kids are stupid, I think creators are more stupider. What do you think about that?
I like more stupider.
Unlike myself, there are channels that take every chance they get to follow every single rule and do everything right, and they get promoted to everyone: kids, oldsters, medium people. And then there's channels that just kind of do whatever they want and don't get in trouble and still get millions of views and take advantage of children. Today, we're going to be talking about all the various reasons why kids are stupid, and YouTube loves that. If you really want to succeed on YouTube, you need one audience only. That is an audience of children, a ravenous, feasting audience of zombified mongrels known as 12-year-olds and even newborns. I swear to God, there's some watching my videos right now. Comment if you're a newborn. Comment. All newborns, comment below. Just
do the baby noise.
Do some newborn specific content. Look, there's a newborn. Like that crow that just scared the shit out of me. I hate crows, by the way. I hate birds and I hate dinosaurs as much as I hate newborns. All right, I don't mind children, okay? I'm trying to be satirical here. I'm trying to joke and be theatrical, and you know. You guys know who Ryan's Toy World is? Yes! You've probably seen him. He's YouTube's highest paid creator. He earned $29.5 million, dude. What is a baby supposed to do with that? He's got toys in Walmart. You've seen him? You've seen him? You've seen him too? Look at that guy. He's seen it, he watches all his videos. He's really smart. He's really playing a dumb character here. This guy's awesome. This guy's a historical genius. Anyways, he knows a lot about the history of Ryan's Toy Review. It's a 7-year-old baby boy. How old is he?
Hi, Suzanne. Welcome to Ryan's World.
Thank you for inviting me over. Let's go in.
Come on.
Okay. It's Ryan's World. We're all just living in it.
Camera A, apple something, baker marker something.
Now, what's a child supposed to do with all that money that he earned in 2020 or 2021? Doesn't really matter. It's a lot of money regardless. Well, feed the capitalist machine, YouTube. They love children's content, like I said. It appeals to the masses, and all these views, advertisers don't realize that they're spending money on ads that are playing to babies. They think that they're playing to adults because the way that YouTube's analytics are purported. With Ryan's channel in particular, he makes videos about toys, and it's basically a toddler industrial toy complex type, you know what I'm trying to say. Ryan is the one who creates the wars.
War never changes.
And then the industry is the toy makers, and then together they have a complex in which they take advantage of millions of youth. And also YouTube is on there as well, somewhere in that complex. How's that? What's that? What you got there?
I found a snail.
You found a snail?
I found, I don't know.
I'll
looks
be
like
damned.
one of them first creatures that was ever on Earth.
Wow. This small child is such a powerhouse on YouTube. Even channels like SunnyV2 have made dark side videos about him.
However, like all things in life, the Ryan's World channel has a dark side that's rarely talked about in the media.
We try not to capture any moment that Ryan's in distress.
Legal battles to do with not fully disclosing paid sponsorships within videos, the exploitation of Ryan for the financial gain of his parents, and most surprisingly, the criminal history associated with Ryan's mother, Loanne Kaji, who in her younger years actually went to prison.
Because he's so renowned. Like I said, his toys are literally in Walmart. I gotta breathe, I ran up the hill. It looks cooler than it actually is. Kids want to see what kids want, and that's toys. And also, a lot of other way darker shit. This isn't specifically about Ryan's toy reviews. He's pretty above board.
Following this success, the channel began posting new videos daily. And while this was great for the growth of the channel, it began the discussion about whether the channel was really in the best interest of Ryan, or was it borderline abuse to have the child doing so much work with the money ultimately going to the parents.
I'd say his stuff isn't even toxic at all. He's literally just a small child playing with toys. I don't know why, people like want to box him and stuff. It's so funny. Ryan is an example of how powerful children's content can be, and he's also an example, a shining pinnacle at the top of morality, if you will, on what content does not take advantage of those beneath him. He's created a military toy industrial complex. He's selling a bunch of toys and stuff and making a ton of money. But all in all, that's fine. But there's a dark side to children's YouTube and stuff. Look at that guy right there. What's he find? He keeps finding stuff.
Found some mushroom.
Eat him right now. Now there is a potential negative to the Ryan's Toy Review stuff. When you make videos of toys, it makes kids want those types of things, which is fine because kids want toys. I don't ever remember watching people play with toys when I was a kid, right? I don't remember seeing that. I used to maybe watch G4 and see games and just stare at the TV and go, Olivia Munn is so hot.
Gay Lord, when you pull his leash, he'll walkity walkity walk with you. Arf, arf.
Another potential negative and side effect of Ryan's Toy Reviews and this type of toy playing children's content is the facilitation of iPad kids. I feel like strongly that this type of stuff has created a new generation of just drone children.
It is WarioWare. Holy shit, that person, give that. What's happening? Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out. This is over. Get the fuck out of here. Get this fucking thing off the screen right now.
I don't think I've ever spoken to a child in the last 5 years because they all just, you know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about?
I know.
They got their iPad. Regardless of whether it's truly negative or positive, the Ryan's Toy Review conglomerate is insane in scale. Okay, children's videos are insane in scale because no adult watches Ryan's Toy Reviews. Literally not a single one ever. And if they do, they should probably be investigated. And their computer should be confiscated and their hard drive should be checked. In all honesty, because why are you watching toy reviews? Why are you watching a 7-year-old play with McDonald's toys pretend with 93 million views 2 years ago? Why are you watching that? Don't watch that video, you freak. All right, watch Megan Thee Stallion finger the Master Chief's taint or something more enjoyable like that. That happened recently, by the way. That happened recently at TwitchCon. Moving on from Ryan's Toy Reviews, and I apologize if I seem to have been maybe a little bit harsh on a child, but he can go f himself and wipe his tears with his $29 million that he made. I really don't care. You know? I'm around, dude. He seems like a nice kid, but his parents, oh, they're f***ed up. They've ruined his life. I mean, really, they truly have. I agree, I think so. Yeah, I think putting any child in the spotlight, but that's beside the point. That isn't about this video, okay? This is about toys and children's YouTube. That's kind of the positive, the white horse in the race of stupid stuff on YouTube that's made specifically for kids that takes advantage of kids. There's something far worse. If you want to allure mountains of children to watch your videos and just get as many views as possible, you got to do weird stuff. You got to have the most bizarre and up thumbnails that you can muster, and eventually they will come. If you build it, they will come. When I was a kid, people played GTA and there were still titties in the thumbnails, but now it's like slime and farts and just weird stuff, right? When I was a kid, it was just big, juicy Pleasing the kids of my generation was much easier and less scientific than it is to please the kids of now, okay? I feel like that was pretty cool. I think that was pretty cool. You guys should press the like button because of that. That was dope. That was pretty dope. Sasquatch! He's behind the tree. There he is. This channel, though, that's on screen, Stay Wise, is a channel that we saw. I wanted to do a video about it a couple weeks ago, but it's so absurd.
10 banned candies that can kill. Who doesn't like to have some candy once in a while?
And there are plenty to choose from. No matter how old you get, your love for candy never dies.
The content is so insane, the thumbnails are so bonkers that I felt the need to make something a little bit bigger, okay? This shit is messed up, dude. How can you make videos that are for kids? Because you're lying if you say that your videos are not for kids.
Number 1, we have Lolly's Pipe. Lolly's Pipe was available in a wide range of flavors, and it was inevitable that kids would get their hands on them, as they were never intended to be sold to children.
If you think this is made for an adult man, then you're stupid. You're stupid if you think that. You're really stupid. I mean, almost all of their thumbnails just have children in the thumbnail being hurt or have some kind of strange device in front of their face, and they're not real kids. I assume they're just, you know, stock images or something like that. I sure hope they're not real kids. But this channel's so f***ed up and insane, and the content makes absolutely no sense. It's almost as if it's a DARPA experiment, an AI-generated content that brings children closer to satanic voodoo. I don't actually believe this stuff. I'm just trying to think of funny things to say that sound conspiratorial, because that's kind of like the vibe of the video. It definitely makes kids really dumb though, for sure. Like if kids are watching this non-ironically, which a lot of kids watch some dumb stuff non-ironically, that's bad. All right, if you're conditioning them to click on this and this, not good. That's bad. YouTube, that's not good. The sun is shining right in my eyes. The safety of children, YouTube takes very seriously. For example, I've gotten multiple strikes in which I've shown videos of kids just around fireworks, not even using them. I've gotten strikes for that. Things that are completely innocuous and completely safe and happen every day. But alas, YouTube enforces their rules strictly. This channel, and many others like it, stare YouTube directly in the eye and just endanger kids in the thumbnails. It's awesome, dude. It's fine to do it once in a while, you know, if you just do a one-off video, but if you just got an entire series of you just putting dangerous shit in your kids that are all bloodied up and got butthole mouths, like that guy from that show where he shot himself in the mouth with a shotgun.
I love this burgers.
I think it's literally just the same butthole mouth thing. I don't see how that's something that should be allowed, but whatever. This is just a non-biased look into YouTube and why it's ruining children, literally. Now this channel was created in 2020 and continuously uses the same thumbnails. Like they'll take a video that did well, make it longer, I assume add some kind of filler content. I really don't even know or care, in all honesty, but YouTube promotes these videos. I don't know who's making these things. I certainly hope it's not a good old country boy like myself. It's probably some kind of Bitcoin miner or some kind of Elon Musk apologist or whatever's bad now. I don't really know. NFT, some kind of NFT guy or something. The community guidelines are very clear. I'm legally blind. Okay, they affect thumbnails as well. You're not allowed to, you can get a strike for putting something bad in the thumbnails, but it doesn't affect this channel and many others like it. The name of this channel is Stay Wise, but it is intellectually absent, which I think is kind of funny because it's I don't need to explain it, I don't think, unless there's any kids watching. Okay, so really when you look at their channel, all the videos that have gone trending and done well, it's kind of like an anti-Ryan toy review. It's the same type of content, but just if it was made by Satan himself. These videos, for the most part, revolve around a few main things too. Toys, candy, Disney, Happy Meals. That's a huge, incredibly popular topic to make videos about if you want to attract children. Happy Meals. It reminds me of the old Elsa Spider-Man thing, right? That was a huge problem with YouTube. And nothing changed. It's still going on now. It's just different people making slightly different content. Instead of Elsa and Spider-Man, it's magic, butthole mouths, and candy. All right, and I do love candy. I'm a vendor of candy. Fine candy, better than this shit, disgusting candy, by the way. Okay, which we're launching more soon of our good candy, not disgusting butthole mouth candy. But like I said, you'd think with YouTube's strict policy of no kids being hurt, it would carry over into the thumbnails. And actually it does. I know factually it does, but it also doesn't by action. It doesn't. There's no evidence of this, you know, occurring really outside channels that have an actual person running them that you can really see. It's bizarre. It's bizarre content. It's really bizarre content. And there's so many just clips that you can see from these videos that are made for children. And I don't know whose fault it is. Is it YouTube's fault or is it just kids being stupid? I feel like it's just kids being, I just think kids are stupid, dude. I'm smarter than every kid and so is he. He's really smart, guys. He's really smart.
I found a salamander.
He's finding stuff.
I wanted to show it to you guys. I went to the hole and I lost it.
I gotta say the channels are quite consistent. They're always making new videos on the worst things that have happened to children, or the worst things that can't happen to children, or the worst types of candy for children, or just anything messed up that you can possibly imagine that a child probably shouldn't be consuming as entertainment and content. This channel makes. And there's plenty of other channels just like it too. Even the 5 Minutes Craft stuff, they're scumbags, right? They used to be worse, they're better now, but they just reuse the same stuff over and over and over again. They'll get a video with 40 million views, that's the same video they've posted 5 times. I don't know who runs these things. And not to mention animation channels. I mean, a lot of you are here because you saw my reaction to animation videos.
Hello guys, it is me, oompaville.
And they're up, they're made for kids too.
Every time we went to the bathroom, one of us had to go with him.
Look in the toilet.
Number 2, the gloves had to go on and a full examination had to be done.
It's the same exact thing. This is just on a little bit more of a heinous level in my opinion. Luckily, it seems like this kind of content is dying, and this channel in particular is doing very poorly. It went from getting hundreds of thousands of views, and it has a few videos that have millions, to now they get a few K or maybe 20,000 for a good video, which is awesome. I mean, that's awesome, that's good. It means YouTube might be doing something about it. I really don't know. I don't actually want them to do anything about it. I just think you should, if you're a parent and you have a kid, probably, you know, control what they watch a little bit, because it's not my responsibility. And to an extent, it's YouTube's responsibility, but mainly it's advertisers' responsibility and YouTube's community guidelines enforcers' responsibility, because they don't enforce guidelines on these people, but they do on me and like PewDiePie and Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, you know, all my friends, all my mutuals. So, just kidding, by the way, I don't know any of them. Now, there's even a dark side to the dark side of this. There is some thumbnails on this channel that are so disgusting and fucked up that, well, obviously I'm making this video so you know, you can tell. There's one that is so disgusting. It's a phallic device placed literally in front of a little girl's mouth on a thumbnail. I'm not even sure we can show it. I don't really want to show it. It's insane. Having the mental ability and the lack of whatever goes on, whatever thought process goes on when you're putting a thumbnail on a video. But these guys, they put a little dickie right next to a little girl's mouth, and it's fucked up, man. It's fucked up. It's like one of those cages, you know? The cages that go on the weenie, where it grows into it and it like hurts it. That video is still up.
How many views does that video have?
Oh, it got removed by the uploader since we've created this document. It's awful. It's awful in all honesty, and I'm glad that they removed it because it shows that they realize what they've done is wrong, which is good. But I'm not gonna let it go. I'm gonna tweet it at them probably when this video goes up, and also tweet it at YouTube too. Hopefully they can do something about this. And then maybe I'll be in their good graces, and then they'll forgive me for all the things that I've done. Because I'm trying to be better, I'm trying to be good. You know, I'm trying to be a good guy. I'm out here in nature being a good guy and stuff. Oh, YouTube content is supposed to follow a consistent and common formula in which you make stuff that's good and people will watch, like Mr. Beast or Laserbeam, or like I mentioned, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, PewDiePie, me. And then there's channels that just don't do that, and they just f everything up for everybody else. And then, you know, Coca-Cola will see their thumbnail, you know, the Stay Wise thumbnail with the dicky thing next to a little girl, and then a Coke ad on it, and we'll have another adpocalypse. So what does this mean? I don't really know, to be honest. Nor do I actually care all that much, but I just know that it's fucked up, and I figured I'd make a video about it because I like talking. Don't let your kids watch whatever they want, all right? Because YouTube wants them to watch this kind of stuff.
You shake it more than twice, you're playing with it.